VMT Energy-Based Analysis of Aging, an Individual and Longitudinal Strain Stress Study, number 1259, VMT Sharp 642, April 26, 2025, Gerald C Hsu, eclaireMD Foundation, Category Longevity, Abstract. This study applies the VMT energy method, Viscoplastic Medicine Theory, to analyze the contributions of 5 selected lifestyle and metabolic influential factors to biological aging over a longitudinal span, from 2011 to 2025. Using strain stress 2D spatial modeling, the author identifies and quantifies the nonlinear, dynamic, time-dependent impacts of visceral fat percentage, VF%, estimated average glucose, e.g., food portion size, daily walking steps, and overall sleep score on his health age progression. This study not only investigates the aging process, but also explores the factors contributing to longevity. The findings reveal distinct energetic patterns, not captured by traditional statistical tools. Importantly, through effective management of these 5 key factors, the author successfully reduced his age difference from approximately 14 years, biologically older, in 2011 to approximately -13 years, biologically younger, in 2025. In other words, he achieved not only better health, but also a significantly younger biological age. Put another way, he effectively gained 27 additional years of life. 14 plus 13 years. Methodology: strain, defined as the health age difference, health age minus real age, was used as the x-axis in his 2D spatial analysis. 5 stresses were computed based on normalized input values. STRS1, visceral fat percent, VF%, normalized at 12%, STRS2, estimated average glucose, EAG normalized at 120 mg per deciliter, STRS3, food portion, normalized at 1 or 100%, STRS4, walking steps, with a reverse normalization factor of 7,500 steps per day. More walking steps, unlike other factors, are associated with better health outcomes. STRS5, sleep score, normalized at 1 or 100%. Each stress was defined as the input multiplied by the rate of strain change, embedding the critical characteristic of time dependency into the model. The VMT energy contribution was quantified by calculating the enclosed area under each respective stress-strain curve, a total of 5 curves. Pearson correlation analysis was also performed to measure the similarity between strain, age, difference, and each input trend. Results: the VMT energy contributions among the 5 factors were distributed as follows: VF% 24.7%, EAG 24.0%, food portion 21.7%, walking steps 14.3%, sleep score 15.3%. The Pearson correlation coefficients between strain and inputs were VF% 83%, EAG 89%, food portion 96%, walking steps -84%, sleep score 96%. Positive correlations indicate similar directional trends between strain and input factors, while the negative correlation for walking steps reflects that greater exercise correlates with reduced biological aging. Discussion: the results confirm that biological aging is primarily driven by chronic metabolic overload and cumulative physiological stresses, particularly from visceral fat accumulation and glucose dysregulation, which are resulted from diet, exercise and sleep. Each factor's underlying biological mechanisms can be summarized. 1. Visceral fat percent, VF%. Visceral fat secretes inflammatory cytokines, e.g., IL-6, TNF-alpha, promoting systemic inflammation, insulin resistance, and endothelial damage, all accelerating biological aging. 2. Estimated average glucose, EAG. Hyperglycemia drives the formation of advanced glycation end products, AGEs, and oxidative stress, contributing to vascular stiffening, DNA damage, and organ deterioration. 3. Food portion size. Excess caloric intake overactivates mTOR pathways, impairs autophagy, promotes insulin resistance, and accelerates systemic aging. 4. Walking steps, daily exercise. Regular moderate exercise enhances mitochondrial function, reduces inflammation, improves insulin sensitivity, and protects neural health via BDNF upregulation. 5. Sleep score. Good sleep regulates cortisol, supports immune function, reduces oxidative stress, and maintains DNA repair systems, all essential for longevity. The author's sleep score contains 16 detailed elements of both quantity and quality of sleep. Note the author has already explored the complex, multidirectional relationships among these 5 factors in his earlier studies. Statistical correlation versus VMT energy. Pearson correlation reveals valuable information about curve shape, similarity between strain and inputs. High correlations indicate that certain factors, like food intake and sleep quality, fluctuate together with biological aging progression. However, correlation alone measures only directional similarity and not energetic contribution or physiological burden. The VMT energy analysis captures the true magnitude of accumulated biological strain, providing a deeper understanding of which factors dominate aging dynamics over time. Thus, while correlation offers trend alignment, VMT energy quantifies actual aging damage. Conclusion: through personalized longitudinal data analysis, this study demonstrates that, for the author's case, visceral fat accumulation, glucose dysregulation, and excessive caloric intake are dominant drivers of accelerated biological aging. 22% to 25% of VMT energy levels. Daily exercise and sleep health serve as critical supporting factors that buffer and slow damage accumulation. 14% to 15% of VMT energy levels. By systematically improving these 5 health factors over the past 15 years, the author successfully reduced his age difference from 13.72 years, older than his real age, in 2011 to -12.59 years, younger than his real age, by 2025. This dramatic reversal highlights the powerful impact of targeted lifestyle optimization and validates the VMT model as a superior research method for assessing and guiding longevity strategies beyond traditional statistical approaches. Although based on a single subject study, these findings present universal principles for slowing aging and promoting longevity. Anyone who consistently maintains visceral fat below 13%, daily glucose under 120 mg per deciliter, food portions around 680 grams per meal or less, walks at least 7,500 steps per day, and secures 8 hours of quality sleep can expect significant improvements in health span and lifespan, without requiring further statistical validation or large cohort studies.